A little town south of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, one way or the other, I guess.
Hey, I had the opportunity of being up there to do the 25th anniversary show at Moose Jaw with the Snowbirds, and it's a great place. I love it up there.
Well, get ready for it. Next year we have the 40th anniversary going on. 40th anniversary. Now, you'll be telling the people more about these Tudor aircraft, but they are quite a symbol of Canadian aviation, aren't they?
We are. For 39 years now, we've been flying the Canadian flag all over the continent. We've gone as far south as Mexico and as far north as the Arctic Circle.
I've flown Canadair aircraft and not even known it.
Well, the regional jets, the Bombardier actually makes them as well. All the regional jets for United Airlines, I think Southwest is flying some of them as well. We got Canadian airplanes all over the place.
Folks, these aircraft that you see, they're flying the C-130s, the second one's about to get airborne, the Sherpa C-23 that you saw taken off before, all part of the combined arms demo that's coming up in just a little while.
Now, Aaron, since the Snowbirds took off, they've kind of disappeared. What's going on with them right now?
Well, we're just like any major athletic team. We basically take off and we have to go do a bit of a warm-up maneuver, practice stuff, just to get warmed up and ready to go get the blood pumping, get the adrenaline flowing, and just get ready to come back and do the best show possible for all you people here. All 9 planes are indeed very close together, sometimes up to 4 feet of wing overlap, to be honest with you. But it's so well practiced, so well choreographed. We spent about 6 months working on the show before we're actually allowed to come bring it to the public all over the place.
Man, that's a lot of practice, but pretty necessary. Got the A-10 taken off right now. An airplane that's so different. It was designed around a cannon, but if I look off to the right, the folks out there in the bay are really seeing a great sight right now, aren't they?
We're just going over there saying hi, we're doing our warm-up maneuver, and then within about the next 3-5 As the C-130s escaped, they called for suppressive cover from the A-10 escort. Sandy flight will straight to the drop zone to suppress enemy fire while friendly forces are in the target area. The mere presence of the A-10 Thunderbolt, commonly known as the Warthog, strikes fear into even the most hardened enemy cruisers. With its 30mm cannon, titanium-lined cockpit, and the ability to loiter for hours, in the target area, the Warthog has the unique ability to rain hate from above with deadly accuracy. With enemy positions under attack, ground forces are on the way. To your right, you can see the UH-60 Blackhawk helicopters inbound with a full load of infantry fighting forces. These soldiers will rapidly exit their helicopters and immediately take up their fighting positions as they secure the airfield. Most of the flight crews and infantry soldiers aboard these aircraft have served multiple tours in Southwest Asia. For combat is not their only mission. The infantry unit just returned from a force. It's important to the Blackhawk helicopter is a critical method of building the personnel and equipment on the battlefield. To this day, as roadside bombs and other bases on the ground, air travel seems to take the place of airport personnel. battlefield to medical facilities. On your right, you'll see our twin-engine C-23 Sherpa, commonly known as the Boxstar, demonstrating the tactical low-level arrival. The Sherpa is the only Army fixed-wing cargo aircraft in the inventory and is currently performing combat operations in Iraq. The crew flying today has recently returned from a year-long tour in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. In the traffic pattern, you can see the massive 4-engine C-130J Hercules, inbound for landing with its load of vehicles for the assault force. Lieutenant Colonel Shea just executed a low-altitude tactical approach at 300 feet, maximizing aircraft performance and minimizing exposure to enemy surface-to-air weapons. Using the C-130's unique ability to carry heavy loads into short, unimproved runways, the crew of Rhode will execute a tactical short-field landing and offload a Humvee and 2 ATVs. Lieutenant Colonel Shea and the C-130J execute the assault landing, a short-field landing used for dirt and drift. He'll stop the airplane and listen for the engines to go into full reverse and stop right here in front of show center. The crew of Rhode 1 has just demonstrated the tactical assault capability of the C-130J. It is this capability which allowed the 143rd Airlift Squadron to excel during military operations in Iraq, Africa, Bosnia, and most recently on battle-damaged runways in Afghanistan. The load masters aboard Rhode 1 will now direct the activity as they rapidly offload the combat Humvee and the ATVs in minimum time. Offload is in progress, the pilots will reconfigure the aircraft in preparation for an assault takeoff, allowing this 150,000-pound aircraft to leap off the runway in less than 2,000 feet. Our forces on the ground are going to need some additional supplies. One way to get supplies to remote or hostile locations is to drop containerized bundles with a containerized delivery system, or CDS. With an inexpensive parachute and a padded plywood base, CDS bundles can consist of anything from bottled water and food or howitzer shells to a motorcycle or an ATV. The United States and our coalition allies have been using this airdrop technique for years to supply our troops as well as to provide humanitarian supplies to starving and needy people throughout the world. Watch the precision timing as Rhode 1 takes off to rejoin with Rhode 2, the airdrop aircraft, which is inbound from the right. Right now, on board Rhode 2, the C-130J is advancing the pilot speed gauge to meet the exact time on target requirements. 1, 2, 3, 4 bundles delivered on time, on target. At this time, I'd like to present the crews of the Rhode Island Army National Guard's 1st Battalion, 126 Aviation, flying the UH-60 Blackhawks, and Detector 1's 249 Medical Company, flying the UH-1 Huey.
pilot, and just back from the war, so we're, and also a graduate of the United States Air Force Weapons School. Expect to see you in fighters one of these days. Pat Driscoll, nice job.
The guy, the pilot,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Combined Arms demonstration, always a popular event here. This is what your citizen soldiers train to do when they come out here to the airport or to their various locations, including that A-10 all the way from Pennsylvania down at the Willow Grove Naval Air Station. Your friends and neighbors, members of the Rhode Island Army National Guard and the Rhode Island Air National Guard. The first of our two C-130Js about to touch down. Once again, you'll hear the propellers come into reverse. Or not. Let's see if we get this C-130J to touch down. Use the anti-skid brakes and go into reverse. And looks like it's going to be rolling to the end. Well, that's why they have all that concrete out there, so that you have a runway to land on. They'll be clearing at the end.
They're all like, right up the orange thing. I would like to see that. I know. I was like,
yeah, we have reversible propellers on the Sherpa also. Let's see if he uses them or rolls to the end. Doesn't need a whole lot of runway with the Sherpa, so we may have him turn off at the middle. There's some reverse thrust coming on. Help to slow the airplane down. Save those brakes for a time when you need them. We have just a little bit of inspection work to do on the taxiway.